Hello everybody and welcome to the Spottiest stream. Nice to see you all here tonight. We've got an insane best of 5 series coming to you guys from the Rocket League Splash series. A best of 5, as I said, week 2 here of the Surge Cup. So, in a big match. As, again, we are going to actually get these guys in as soon as we can for this matchup. Again, we're just going to go through these really quickly. Let's go and actually get into our lobby. This is Central Warriors taking on Def Cloud Quirksters. And actually, we've seen Central Warriors. They were known as Central High School last season. A rough season, though. They were one of the weakest teams in the Surge Cup this season. Looking to make a difference in that, obviously. Looking to do a lot better. Maybe even make the playoffs. They do obviously have a season in the Splash series. So, again, making some changes. Really, the only big change is coming in is Psycho Killer, PK. Running into this series. Again, I'm trying to find out last season in the Surge Cup. As again, we're just going to get this sorted out as soon as we can. So, I'm actually trying to find out what was specific record they had last season. They had a 1-6 record. So last season again was rough for this team. They're obviously looking to turn things around. Hello in chat. Office Walrus from Hugo Dog. Some other players in. So again, welcome in, guys. See you all again. Coming in for what will be actually our last match of the night here. Being Central Warriors and again Def Cloud Quirksters. As I'm just going to make sure that that's my name. There you go. Prediction poll is live, by the way. That's what I was working on, making sure we set the prediction poll. But again, Central Warriors again, the only real major addition again being PK Psycho and also Coach Emist. On the side of Def Cloud, it's Yogan, who actually goes in game by Yogurt, along with Wavy, which is pretty fun. Just happy to see a not the same Wavy though. I believe that's on OUG, but it's still pretty funny to me. I don't believe it's the same Wavy. I would have to check. I doubt it's the same Wavy. I believe that way. No, it can't be because this is a GC2 division. Wavy's definitely GC3. And we're just looking to get these guys in. So already Def Cloud's actually already joined. They also have a player named Yo Rabbit. I'm assuming that might be Rafiki or Seagull. I don't know who it is specifically. We'll find out soon enough. Okay, we're getting confirmation. That's Rafiki. I'm just looking to get things sorted here as well. Again, we're just looking to sort things out, get these teams in as soon as we can. Actually, we're getting a message from here Central Warriors. They are going to be a slight bit late here, so we'll give them a few minutes to sort things out. But again, they're 0-1 right now. Actually, last week, Central Warriors, but they're lost to Affinity Sapphire in Game 5. Again, they're playing close to the same teams. Def Cloud, Esports Quirksters, they win a 3-1 beat over 100x Collision. We're going to be seeing Collision tomorrow, actually, when they play against Team Not Found. Not in this Splash Series, actually in LOS Champs, but pretty serious matchup here as again Central Warriors, their second season as a team here. Again, not used to be known as Central High School. Here in the Rocket League Splash Series, Season 5 is sponsored by GamersOn.tv and Facepart Entertainment, Latin 7 Gaming, Handyscarf Gang, Purchase and Resell, and Claim to Fame. So, again, to see this team back in the Splash Series this season, obviously with a slightly altered roster, hoping to make a better season for themselves. They haven't started off amazingly, but they lost to again to Affinity Sapphire, but against Def Cloud and Quirksters, we'll see if maybe Nothing will change again. That Affinity match went to Game 5, so... And that Affinity team's pretty solid, so I wouldn't put against them to potentially get a win here very soon. As again, we're just looking to get things sorted out, ready to go as quickly as we can. Again, apologies on the delays. Trying to get these players in as soon as we can. Storm opening will carry. Actually, I do remember a lot of the players. I do remember Storm opening being pretty solid last season. Actually, speaking of him, he actually has a new name now. He goes by Akuadon. So, of course, as usual, it seems to be on the stream, we actually have player name changes. So yeah, Storm opening now, Akuadon. And just make sure we that ready here, but again, apologies on that. But yeah, so many different name changes. As here we go. A best of 5 series coming up very, very soon. As Wavy asking, where are they at? I do know. They said they are going to need a few minutes. They're a little late. Again, apologies on that, but they should be here any moment. By the way, any of you asking why I run ads early and right before the series, that's so you guys don't see them during the series. I promise you guys, you do not want to see ads during the series. So yeah, that's why I do it. I know you guys are a big fan of ads. I run them before so that we don't have to run them during the series, and so that also Twitch doesn't get mad at me. Because if I don't run it, if I don't run the ads, they're gonna run it, and it's gonna happen right in the middle of one of the matches, and I don't want you guys to have that happen to you. So there you go. That's why I do that. I hope you guys know. That's why you're gonna see a ton of them at the start of a stream, because I always just like to get them out early, just get them done, and then once I run a few ads, then Twitch doesn't, you know, harp on me for running ads. So then you guys are good to watch the series without any issues. But again, we're just looking to get these guys in as soon as we can. Again, apologies on Central Warriors, who are a little bit late here, so should be here any moment. Again. We should be getting things sorted out as soon as we can here. Hey Violdi, if you hey Violdi, that's why I do it. That's why I run ads, my god. If you don't like it, sorry, but trust me, it's way better than having the ads in the middle of the series, which I used to just have them run in the middle of a series. Trust me, it's a lot better to have them run. So there you go. That's why I do it. Trust me, you don't trust me. I don't intentionally run any ads during the series. Again, I'm just looking to sort things out. As speaking of, thank you for the follow already. As well as Frog. I know Frog Senpai came in and followed earlier today, so thank you for the follow as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting the stream. As we're actually getting confirmation that both these teams are in the lobby. So apologies on that slight delay, but everybody is here, so let's get this series underway. But a reminder to you guys, Storm opening now goes by new name in Akuadon, so do know that. But other than that, Central Warriors taking on Death Cloud Quirksters, a best of 5 series here. Central Warriors, they're back on the stream ever since playing here last season. They've mentioned how they've wanted to be here on the stream, and now they get their chance against the only side from Death Cloud Esports playing in this tournament. Central Warriors on the blue, known as used to be known as Central High School, taking on Death Cloud Quirksters. Right now, the real question is going to come down to the Central Warriors again having a whole off season and virtually little to change on that roster. What are they going to do? Again, a lot of people mentioning about Akuadon and his mechanics, and even last season, he was known to be a pretty solid player even for a team that wasn't all that successful. As Hudok, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spottiest stream here. Now you're one of the players for Affinity Sapphire, who were the team that beat Central Warriors last week in a Game 5. The Warriors, they picked up quite the fandom from last season. A lot of people wanted this team to be successful, wanted this team of little-known players, this team of friends, again, from the same high school as well, to be able to find success. Obviously, they weren't able to do so this season. I brought in changes, specifically in PK, or Psycho Killer, into their roster. And we'll see if, again, his addition now to what is now known as the Central Warriors will make a difference. So far, again, I would already say it has, with them playing so close to Affinity Sapphire in their last week, but against DefCloud, they're holding on that offense, but they can't find that breakthrough just yet. And it's so often in the Surge Cup that teams will just turtle up on defense, and when they do that, that's a really good time to just take the boost, starve out this team. And I know DefCloud definitely feeling it, but a good flick from Yogan. Clear that ball away as Rafiki, that's quick shot, great save from PK, follow up from Wavy, that one's off the crossbar. And Central Warriors with some early defense, but they hold on for now. Still no goals scored yet this game, but these teams are getting excitingly close. Jogan with a big clear. Akuadon leads to the back wall. PK looking to hit it out, but it goes straight to DefCloud. Off the corner, in comes Wavy. Off the crossbar, Rafiki. That one stopped by PK. Still, it's DefCloud marching on, and Central Warriors are not the faster ones to these challenges. The fact of the matter is they're getting outpaced over and over again, and they really can't afford to do that too often. Because it's one challenge that can really leave the net wide open for DefCloud to score. DefCloud getting closer, closer, that net's open! And Wavy will take it. As Afiki's touched the back wall, push Akuadon into an awkward position that he won't be able to recover from. That's an easy one for DefCloud. Warriors with an early deficit, but as we know, this team always find ways to adjust, but that's not how you do it. Good stop from PK, but DefCloud Quirksters closing on that goal more and more, closer and closer. Position nobody wants to find themselves in. It's just a one-goal difference right now. DefCloud Quirksters just holding that lead, holding that shutout. It's very slim. They're doing well so far. Just bring on that possession. They're not relying too heavily on their defense like they did at the start of this game. That's a lot more based on how to hold the offense, as that should have been a second goal. Rafiki hit that one wide, and that was an open net for him. DefCloud Quirksters, though, still searching. Click C. You're back by Rafiki. Now Akuadon, Wavy, up with it. DefCloud Quirksters going to extend their lead to 2, but that's a big miss. The net's wide open. Who's next to it? Nobody from Central Warriors. They weren't there on time. And again, this pace right now is favoring DefCloud Quirksters, and it's so similar to how Central Warriors had their issues last season. It just felt like they were outplayed far too often. Again, this season, it still feels like those same issues still plaguing them in one way or another. Cloud Quirksters winning the possession, but and only one goal to score. This offense from DefCloud has not been all that effective. They just left themselves far too susceptible to some of these 50s from Central Warriors just being in free open space. It really does slow any offense down when continuously they're getting challenged in places where they can't reach. That's a great pinch from Central Warriors looking to break it out. PK now with a big clear. Click C, already up, shooting on target, but it is Yogan who's there. With less than 10 seconds to go, Central Warriors have not scored yet, and they may not get the chance. A clear from Rafiki at 0 seconds, looking for one more goal, and it will bounce its way in. Def Cloud Quirksters will take game number 1 in a shutout. Central Warriors, the same issues as last season. It just feels like they're outplayed everywhere. They just don't have the pace to match these opponents. That's a huge issue because they had a whole offseason to consider. This roster considered adjustments and doesn't feel like they've really been able to make enough of them. For a team that went to Game 5 against Affinity Sapphire, who I know is a pretty solid team overall, this is not a good start for them. The Quirksters. Actually, our second matchup featuring the Def Cloud side. Last one being Def Cloud Donuts. And yesterday getting swept on the AGL quarterfinals. Now in the game number 2, it's Def Cloud Quirksters who look to take a win here. And so far, again, giving up 0 goals. Central Warriors who had chances, but not many of them. It was Def Cloud who really had the vast majority, and I'm surprised it was only 2 goals. Again, Def Cloud really had the ability to make it a lot worse. Just didn't score on the chances that they should have been. Why it was so close in the first place. And the Warriors, that is not a good sign for their future if the only reason that the last game was close was because the other team was not scoring so often. Unfortunately for them, game 2, a completely clean slate. All the bad stuff from game 1 can be forgotten now. Maybe this is a new beginning for the Central Warriors side. So far, still Def Cloud holding the offense. Wavy looking for the flick. Stopped by PK. Jogan to the corner. Challenged by PK. Rafiki in the midfield. Jogan off to the sidewall. PK. Wavy jumping. He's got the beat. Clixy the last one back, and he's struggling to get there. But he will get enough on it. Still, though, the Quirksters holding onto the ball. Commit from Central Warriors will leave that midfield completely open for the taking. Jogan bumped out. Clixy trying to clear. Wavy, he'll keep it away. Again, not the same Wavy who is on Metallic Esports as. Well, speaking of this Wavy, he's still playing so well. Pass off the back wall. That one easily cleaned up there by Rafiki. But as open gets, and the first goal here in game 2 will go to Def Cloud. One step closer to continuing their shutout here of Central Warriors so far this series. This game, continuing onward. Only 1 goal up, and for Def Cloud, well, they can hold this lead. They like to have more, and they nearly got it there with Wavy. Central Warriors, though, getting it back. Wavy. Sent to the corner. Clixy doesn't have it. Chance for Wavy, but that's going to go off to the back wall. And Def Cloud Esports Quirksters, I mean, that was an opportunity that presented itself to them. Straight eye to recognize that that net was actually open for the taking as this one is here. But this time they won't be missing. An easy slot in from Rafiki. And he just simply put a good on, overcommit. I don't know if he thought there was a teammate behind him, but he sat up in the midfield. He didn't recognize when Def Cloud would just clear it back. I think he was ready to fake challenge that, try to slow them down, but Def Cloud Quirksters weren't willing to take that chance, and Rafiki will be the one to finish it off. Def Cloud, that's a big mistake, and Akuadon will score right back. Central Warriors, their first goal of the series. It comes right off of a mistake from Akuadon. He's now made amends for it. As that goal explosion is loud, my goodness. Central Warriors, though, a goal that maybe could set a new beginning for them. Again, I said game 1 was one they'd love to forget. It was not pretty from Central Warriors. Here in game 2, they do score. Something that they weren't able to do last game. And now they look for number 2. PK to the back wall. Trying to drop it in front, but Def Cloud Quirksters do challenge him early on. Jogan up by Akuadon. Off the ceiling. He's still trying to follow up this play. He will run out of boost, and the Warriors, they're going to run out of steam on offense. As Jogan shot there. Clixy stopped. Still waiting in the midfield, but the Warriors first 2, and I will say, if there's anything Central Warriors have done better this game, it has been those outplays. Feels like that midfield a lot more fluent right now, and you're seeing it break through Def Cloud a lot more easily. Def Cloud side that again beat 100x Collision last week 3 games to 1. The Warriors redirect. That's just wide. Follow-up will be saved away. Central Warriors looking for a little bit of flashiness just to get that game tied up, and well, you don't blame them for it, but they aren't going to get the stops. That defense has not held up. And that one, a freebie off to the corner. Poor Quirksters, he has to jump for it, but he doesn't know if it's on or not. It wasn't. It will still count against him. F-Cloud, Quirksters, continuing to keep themselves one step ahead. As Rafiki, Lixie off the back wall, PK. Jumping in there is Yogan, but so far, it's F-Cloud searching to make it 4. That's just off the post, and they're getting so close right now, and for Central Warriors, it feels like they've ran out of momentum this game. And for a series like this, for one where it does feel within reach for the Central Warriors side, they need to have hope. They need to keep their confidence. Right now, that's the one thing I feel like they're lacking in at this point in this game, is that one up the post. Quirksters will clear wide. Central Warriors just trying to stay alive at this point. Only 2 goals down. Any chance would be a good chance for them. Their offense has been minimalized here on Forbidden Temple, and F-Cloud shooting that ball down the field. And they're still going for it. Yogan up the crossbar. In front for Rafiki, and Akuadon will block. And a lot of people mentioning Akuadon, who went by the name of Storm Opening last season. And again, his ability to stand up in the play, and you're seeing that here. A little bit more of a early challenge from PK and Akuadon, but still it's not enough to pace the skill ceiling for Central Warriors, at least in this series. It just isn't close compared to F-Cloud, Quirksters. Again, you feel bad for Central Warriors because, again, this is a match where if they're playing at the level that we know that they can play at, this is actually very takeable for them. Just not the performance that they are liking right now. And it is F-Cloud now leading the series 2-0. You go into game number 3. Just look at the shots. It's 13-4. F-Cloud, Quirksters, they are strongly in the lead. Questions still persist on if they'll be able to hold up in time. Game 3 for Central Warriors are on the verge of getting swept here by F-Cloud, and they really can't afford to do that. They gotta find something. Here we go. F-Cloud. Ones with a strong series advantage here. The offense has done its work last game. Now it just needs to work the same thing all over again as a double commit. It's wide open, and Yogan will take it. 16 seconds in, and that one, but as easy as it gets. And that is not the time for that double commit. A horrible giveaway from Central Warriors. And again, this team just getting outplayed at points. But that's one that could have been more preventable. They're going to be a bit disappointed with that one. But they will shoot the other way. That was a nearly in for PK. Central Warriors already back with offense. They're not giving up, although it's F-Cloud Esports Quirksters who are bringing the efficiency to these shots. A second goal and a second shot for Yogan. The Quirksters are scoring at will. F-Cloud have been the dominating force so far. There, again, it feels like they're beating Central Warriors to a lot of these challenges. Central Warriors relying a lot on clears, and you know, it's one thing to clear the ball away when you're under pressure. It's another thing to rely on it this heavily. And Central Warriors, again, a lot of the gameplay is just chasing after the Quirksters, and So for some teams that works because it does suffocate them, but for the Quirksters, they love this. They love to be that faster team. It is definitely making its effect here. Central Warriors struggling to keep up with them. Lexi to the corner though. Second touch, leaving it in front for a cooldown. Bump in there. PK's got it open, and he'll send it to the top left corner. Central Warriors are back, one goal away from tying this game up. For a team that feels like they've maybe ran out of hope at times, this is a goal that can maybe bring it all back to them. Game 3, still in favor of Death Cloud, but Central Warriors coming right back. Good on PK, leading on offense that they have tried to do all series long. They'll find their success this time as Death Cloud do send multiple up to this ball, but they will find the clear of Wavy. PK, boy, was looking for a massive clanger, but he completely whiffed it. And Central Warriors, Central in at the backfield. As Death Cloud Quirksters are continuing the challenge there as this ball landing in the midfield. A miss from Clixie. Yogan, that one will fall right in. And maybe hope is long gone for Central Warriors. There's still about 3 minutes left, but that is, again, just Death Cloud winning on a challenge and having everything kind of slot into place for Yogan. 3 shots and 3 goals. Really looking to, I think, just take the series as quickly as they can. He doesn't want to be here any longer. The Warriors, though, again, they're the ones who have to be able to find their chances to prolong this series. Right now, it is looking quite difficult as Death Cloud Quirksters making this team really pay for it on their very chase-heavy play style. They're using pace and really the the mentality of Central Warriors against them. They're just playing faster. They're winning on the 50-50s. They're slowing Central Warriors down while also trying to keep a relatively quick pace on their challenges. Central Warriors, well, they are finding chances. They aren't getting good goals as Clixie. Maybe that's the goal to start them off. Akuadon off the sidewall, and he didn't get that second touch. He does leave that play wide open there for Clixie. And with 2:17 left to go in Game 3, and a Game 3 they must win, that's a goal that, again, maybe Central Warriors can use to get some confidence. Definitely keeping it a lot closer this game than they did the last ones. As Clixie, the dribble, the double tap attempt, was looking for it there, but Central Warriors won't be able to get the goal from it. Still Clixie, challenging. Moving upfield now, gets the boost, but is beat by Rafiki. Death Cloud Quirksters, looking for an angle to shoot on that net. Here comes a clear from PK. Rafiki looking to challenge Akuadon. The block. Clixie now. PK. Everybody on Central Warriors moving up in some form on defense. Death Cloud Quirksters looking to lock them in on the backland. As now double command. Akuadon will fall on top of it. And Central Warriors looking to keep themselves alive as long as they possibly can. PK. Second touch does get rid of the danger. Again, it's Death Cloud who will just send it all the way back. Central Warriors are the ones who have to continue to prove that they can stand on defense, but that's a big overcommit. Akuadon on the block. Wavy, that one wide open, and it's Yogan with his 4th shot and his 4th goal. Death Cloud Quirksters continue to ask the questions, and eventually they got their answer. A demo from Rafiki opens that net wide open. A pass from Wavy to Yogan at the exact same time will find the 4th goal for Death Cloud Quirksters here on DFH Stadium. As for Central Warriors, a hard-fought game here. This has definitely been the closest one so far. They're still not out of it, but less than 60 seconds to go. They've got to make haste, and not something that they have been the strongest at doing so this series. Death Cloud looking to take a 5th goal, end off this game at once and for all, but Clixie, the flip reset, does get under, uses it, trying to get the dunk on Yogan, but it will be kept out as now Yogan, 1v1 chance to the back wall. Akuadon doesn't have it in front, but nobody there. Death Cloud Quirksters will not challenge. Won't take that risk, and Central Warriors Maybe maybe this is hope for them to get back on offense. They've got to score, and this next chance they get as Joke and Such going backwards, wavy. Hitting it high as Quirksters, the dunk. 10 seconds to go. Central Warriors need to get a chance, need to get a shot. Quirksters in front. There it is, but Yogan will be first to it, and Death Cloud Quirksters will end the series here. A 3-0 sweep. Central Warriors beaten in a playstyle similar to theirs. Death Cloud playing the pace, playing the speed a lot better here. They won more of the challenges because of that pace. And for the Central Warriors, their season has not started off on the right foot. But for Death Cloud, a 2-0 record. Wins over buff 100x collision, and now against Central Warriors, they'll be very happy with that. A 3-0 sweep. Death Cloud had very little issue in that matchup, and unfortunately for Central Warriors, we've always been known as those underdogs. Yeah, they're still not able to live up to that underdog mentality that so many teams we see on the stream do have. They do get wins in very strange places. Death Cloud, again, they're not complaining. They're the ones who take the series. A 3-0 sweep. As again, looking to try to get things sorted out here, but again, a win there for Death Cloud. They're not complaining. Let's take a look at our schedule. I think one last time here, just to recap the matches. 2 sweeps though. Aspire taking on 909 and Death Cloud Esports Quirksters taking on Central Warriors. What a day for action though. That was just some good Rocket League action. Again, they both ended so quickly, those matches. But again, where credit's due. A good win and a good time. And that's going to end off our stream here. Just a quick night. I was definitely appreciated it. And again, appreciate all of you guys for joining in, showing support to the Spottiest stream. Thank you all so much for joining. We've got a ton more matches tomorrow, by the way, so don't go anywhere for Rocket League action. You'll see me live again tomorrow with actually 4 separate matches, so see you then. But for now, have a great night. Take care. Be well.